This fall, the Diocese of Los Angeles' program group on youth and young adult ministries is presenting another wonderful series in Versed. 4 Tuesday nights in which we will be studying this and opening it for discussion around the city of Jerusalem. There's something very magnetic about Jerusalem that draws my heart to that city. Jerusalem is a city that, for me, as a young person, I grew up simply reading about in Scripture, and it was a little bit of a kind of fantasy world, in a sense, reading about Jerusalem and the stories around Jesus and the stories from Hebrew Scripture, the Old Testament, about battles that go on around Jerusalem. But Jerusalem was the epicenter of action for both the people of Israel and then later for the early Christians, and today it seems to me for Christianity around the world. But Jerusalem was really the epicenter, the place that drew people together, the place that was the city of God, where people of all different walks of life, a whole variety of cultures, and we read scripturally, the nations will be called to Jerusalem. The nations will come together. When you think about it, we think Jerusalem today and we think of conflict and everything, but for thousands of years, Jerusalem has actually been a city where many people live together in harmony and in peacefulness. We're going to be looking at that throughout time, beginning at the time of David and Solomon and going through the battles in Hebrew Scripture, and then the overthrow of Jerusalem. And Jerusalem's been conquered many, many different times, and we will see that goes back and forth, and then finally ending up with a current assessment and perhaps some parallels about the current situation of Jerusalem as a city, not necessarily under siege, but as a city that's desired by so many different groups of people that there is actually competition around it. Jerusalem, if we can bring God's hope, God's dream of peace for the world and justice for the world, if we can bring that to bear in Jerusalem, I think the rest of the world will come to peace a heck of a lot more easily.